Because that's what Yahweh Shimon Shah likes to do, right? We like to take things that's broken, that's beat up, that's beat down, that's hurt, that's defeated, right? Dust them off and make them kings, make them princesses, right? That's what Yahweh Shimon Shah does, right? He likes to restore, right? Bring himself back to its natural form. It says, that shaketh his hands from holding bribes.
Oh, he do?
From the holding of bribes. And shaketh his hands from bribes. And what does that mean? That means that means denying bribes, right? Trying to not taking bribes. And we're not supposed to take bribes how you doing? We're not supposed to take bribes, right? We're supposed to be against bribes. You can't bribe the Lord, right? You can't bribe the Lord. There was a guy who tried to there was a guy who wanted to bribe Peter for the Holy Spirit, right? You can't buy this, right? It's not something that can be bought. You can't buy this. It's a gift. It's given freely, and it's received. It's given freely, and it's received freely. It's all free, right? It's all free. You can't sell it, right? You can't sell something that's not yours, right? You can't sell something that's not yours. That's just life. You can't sell something that's not yours. Don't sell it. It's not yours. How you gonna take profit on something that's not yours? It says that stoppeth his ears from hearing of blood. Let me see. Yeah, which basically goes into not being involved or carrying out or being down with or associating with plans to murder people, right? And we know murder is more than just kill. We know murder is also hate, right? So plots to hate people, plots to bring people down, right? You're not supposed to be a part of that. You're supposed to take yourself away from stuff like that. Let's go over here. Psalms 106 and verse 3. It says, blessed are they that keep judgment, and he that doeth righteousness at all times. Right? It says, blessed are they that keep judgment and doeth righteousness at all times. Right? And how you doing? And what's judgment? A lot of people think, oh well, judgment is when God kills somebody. That's what judgment is. Nah, not exactly. Kinda, but not exactly. Right? Judgment is basically another word for judgment is justice, right? So all judgment is justice, right? Something carried out, right? Like for an example, Israelites, we did all these horrible things, and as judgment, he put us in captivity. But he could have simply destroyed us all, but he didn't. So in order to carry out judgment perfectly, there's got to be a sprinkle of mercy, right? A chance of restoration, a chance for a comeback, right? You can't have holy, righteous judgment unless there's a comeback in there, unless there's righteousness. I mean, unless there's a comeback in there, or mercy in there, a comeback or mercy in there. That's not the judgment of the Lord. right? That's not the judgment of the Lord. It doesn't matter, like for an example, Judas, the way he died was what? He hung himself. Now, compared to what he did, that's an easy death, right? Yahushua, he died worse than Yahushua died worse than Judas, right? Stephen, he died worse than Judas. Stoned to death, bro. That's way worse. That's way worse. So, in order to properly carry out judgment, you got to execute mercy, right? There's got to be a form of mercy within that judgment, right? You can't just pull the rug. You just can't completely pull the rug from under somebody, right? Because that's not a justice. That's not judgment from the Lord. It says, in fact, First Peter is 5, in verse 8, it says, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour," right? So be sober and be vigilant. I was breaking this down the other day in the video, right? So being sober is what? Just being here, not being taken over by any specific fleshly trait, right? How you doing? So that's being sober, because you know when a person is not sober, they're drunk, right? They're taken by all these different things, being swayed from this way or that way, right? And it says be vigilant. So sober and vigilant. So you gotta be aware. You gotta be looking. You gotta see what's going on. You gotta understand who you're going up against. You got to understand who the enemy is, right? And people are not the enemy, right? The spirits on the people are the enemies, right? Not the people itself. Not the people itself, but the spirits on the people. Because when everybody goes to where the kingdom, right? When everybody dies and go to the kingdom, it's peace up there. Why? Because because in the kingdom, it's peace up there. There's no war, violence, none. It's just the spirits up there just doing their natural thing, right? It's just when we come down here and we're in the flesh and we're able to be seduced by... Huh? What do you mean?
How they tell you how the spirit came down on earth, started mind rather than someone the Nephilim. You know they don't write the Bible. They were supposed to be so they in Genesis, the Nephilim.
Oh, you talking about the Nephilim?
Whatever, yeah, you know what I'm saying, yeah, Nephilim, however you want to pronounce it. You know, my diction is, you know that. The Nephilim, I put they talking about them, right? The Nephilim is the Nephilim.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I just want to make sure, you know, I'm spiritual, bro. You're not here stuff, you know?
I see you. You too, brother. Thank you. Yeah, because we real quick, we know the Nephilims are just the first sons. We know the Nephilims are just the sons of God coming in the flesh, right? Well, the sons of God in the flesh, right? That was the Nephilims are just the sons of God, right? The Israelites before they were the Israelites, those are the Nephilims. It says, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walks about seeking whom he may devour," right? So it says, your adversary, the devil, right? Satan, that's your adversary. That's your foe. That's your op, right? It didn't say people, right? It says the devil, which is, they talking about Satan right here. He's the adversary, not people, right? Because let's imagine, because Satan can take anybody, right? So if you say, you know what, my enemies are only black people, right? The Lord can allow bad spirits to come upon Chinese people, and then now they're your enemy. He can put those spirits on white people. He can put those spirits on Arabs, right? So you can clearly see in this example, the race is changing, but the one thing that's constant is the spirit, right? The spirits is being placed upon people because the spirits are the problem, not the people itself, but the spirits are the problem, not the people itself. In a way that you can tell, right? Just a quick thought, a way that you can tell if